What's the worst I can do? That's an interesting question. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. Today I'm in a 2023 Dodge Hornet GT Plus. I'm going to drive the Cheyenne. I'm going to do the trifecta of poor fuel economy. I'm driving up 2,000 feet from my house in Gearing. I'm going to hit 75 miles an hour into a 20 to 30 mile an hour wind, gusting to 40 to 50, and I'm going to put it in sport mode. In this video, let's talk about this car. CUV. I'll tell you the exterior. Well, I guess I'll show it to you. It's too windy to actually talk with you about the exterior. And we'll do a little bit of interior, and then we'll talk to you on the way to Cheyenne. So I just reset the trip odometer. We have a small kind of, I think it's a 10-inch screen. I'll put some more details down below if I get that wrong. We have the heated controls, heated steering wheel controls, home button. You can see the auto, the screen there, maintenance, device manager. This works really fast. CarPlay. And there's my trip. There's a car. You can set up some different changes to it, different performance, and change some stuff in the GT. I promise it works. Consumption, accessory gauges, controls, just a bunch of things. We can talk about the surround view camera as well, so I can show you that real fast. So there's your camera. There's my garage. So there you go. There's that. You're definitely in a cockpit type of centric design. You see the start stop button. You see the auto start off button, shifter. We have some black, a little bit of black lacquer there, but nice. Not so much black lacquer everywhere else. Everything's kind of nice. It doesn't look so dirty over time. Some cup holders and some storage there. What I mean by that is this black piano lacquer stuff they put on these vehicles. It looks more luxury, but it definitely looks more dirty. I do have a wireless charger back down in there. Some USBs, and yeah, over here it's going to be the fun button, the sport button, because that's going to turn it into, we're going to tap into all 295 or 295 pound-feet of torque, 268 horsepower. And by the way, this is $40,215. I want to make sure I get that, but this is the blacking package, the tech package as well, and sunroof delete. I get a credit for that. I guess they don't have enough of those. The cruise control, radio controls, the fun button. I'm going to press this button. So I think when I press it, yeah, it changes this peak torque sport or peak G's. It's kind of a cool button. And then we have controls here. So I'm going to open these doors so you can see more in the light. Oh, it's so bright out here. Okay, we have the lock buttons, 3 different settings for seats, which is interesting. I don't see, I mean, if you have 3 different people, different sizes, sure. But this isn't a big vehicle. I don't think you need all 3. 2 may be fine. Maybe a little picky on that one. I'm not really sure. There's double stitching there. This is second row seats here. That's the horn because I have the keys in my pocket. My son's been sitting back here. It's not roomy, like, oh my gosh, roomy. There is quite a bit of step-in height though. That's one thing I keep like almost falling, getting in this thing. So quite a bit of step-in height on that. And then yeah, I mean, I have enough headroom. I'm 5'7" on a good day. Shoulder width wide. So you're small CUV. That's what this is. Okay. Let me get out of here. Now, in the rear, we have the Hornet, the GT badging. And open this up. So I can tell you, I put my golf clubs back in here. They're over there. And I have to put the seat down. It doesn't fit sideways. So if you want a longer item, put the seat down. I'll put the cooler back here. Let's see how this cooler fits. Let me grab it while I'm filming. Maybe I won't drop it. All right, let's take the cooler. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there's a cooler. That's about the size you have. Again, small CUV. And I had a little problem with this button this week. You really got to press it. And I've been a little bit lax. You really just got to go for it. Got to press the button. Nail it. Kind of cool hood stuff here you saw in the exterior walk around. Or we'll see more in the exterior walk around, whatever I put in the video. 2-liter turbocharged engine in here. There's our lighting. And there's our kind of Dodge logo. What I like about it is they have a little bit of styling here. We have some cool badging here. Some nice kind of stylish tires there. So it definitely says sport. So let's say, and I just says sport. let me see, get my thoughts here. Let's see how bad it can do in sport mode. I've done videos where I've done the best fuel economy I can get. I've hypermiled and stuff, but I've never done a video or what's the worst fuel economy I can get. That's interesting. Let's do that one. Okay, Dodge says this thing can do 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. Let's try it. Here we go, pedal down. Oh, I skirted the tires, yes! This truck's going, what is this guy doing over here? There we go, 65, 70. Let's go 77 today. I'm gonna speed. I'm about 10 minutes behind schedule, and we're gonna go turn over here and be westbound and down into the wind. The wind's blowing straight from the west, and I'm gonna turn right into it once we get over this Wildcat Hills, and we're gonna get on down the road. But yeah, that was kind of fun. I like squawking the tires. Woo! Okay, we're nearing about the halfway point. Yes, this is what it looks like out here. And this is eastern Wyoming. We're about 45 minutes or 45 miles from Cheyenne. You can see it there, 48, so around that time period. But yeah, this is eastern Wyoming, if you've never seen it. So I thought I would give an update on fuel economy as soon as I can press the button and get over there. So let's trip. Gotta watch what I'm doing. So fuel economy is 22.1 mile per gallon. I've driven about an hour. Average speed's been 58 miles per hour, 51.3 distance as far as what I've driven so far. So about the halfway point, 22.1. In these conditions, I don't know. That seems pretty decent to me. Let's get to Cheyenne. I'll give you a final update on what the fuel economy is going to be when we get there. Hopefully in one piece. Look at those evergreens moving in the wind. So yeah, we don't have a whole lot of trees out here. It's pretty barren, but yeah. Things are moving. I can hear the wind noise near it. And actually, the cabin, I gotta say, for how much wind is outside, it's not that bad in there. It's not too loud. It's not hurting my ears or anything. Yeah, this is what's going on. Oh, by the way, that's snow fence. People always ask what that is. That's snow fence. So they try to put those alongside the road. This wind usually blows from the northwest. The idea here is that the snow catches those fences and doesn't cause so many bad whiteout conditions on this road. That's what what they're for. And those crop of trees over here, I'll show you in just a second. Come down the hill. That's called Meridian, and that is the rest stop on this journey to Cheyenne. There is actually one. It's up there. There it is, Meridian rest stop. And yeah, people do live out here. Imagine that. So, all right, let's get to Cheyenne. Okay, just in the outskirts of Cheyenne here, toned it down to about 61. I was doing about 77, 80 in that range, and 23.1 mile per gallon. Again, I feel like pretty impressive when talking about that with these types of conditions. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that 23.1 mile per gallon into the wind, uphill, stiff breeze, in sport mode. I'm going to say it's pretty good for a CUV like this, little compact SUV with that fuel economy. I know it's not close to what the EPA numbers are. I'm guessing it's not because my sheet doesn't tell me what they are, so I'm going to assume it's not. But I think it's pretty good number. We also learned the cabin's fairly quiet, actually. I was kind of surprised with that. I expected for the starting price, $35,000, you get this one a little bit less than that, it'd be a little bit louder in here, and it wasn't. Even with all the wind noise and blowing around, it wasn't that bad. Suspension handles pretty decent. I didn't feel like I was floating very much, and I hit some hard potholes, and anything too nasty, and I felt like it was a pretty smooth ride overall. Seat comfort's pretty good. I don't feel like my butt's sore that much. I got plenty of still cushion left, and I feel like I can still continue going. I'd go all the way down to Denver or even down to Colorado Springs if I had to, with probably a little break for lunch. You know, gotta eat. And overall, I think it's a pretty good SUV in that if you're looking for something that looks sportier, that has more of a driver-centric cockpit design, like you're flying an airplane, this is probably the one for you. If you're looking for something to haul the family and lots of cargo room and with wide open seating, lots of storage, I don't know. It may keep shopping, but I think this is definitely geared towards somebody a little more performance-oriented who doesn't really want an SUV but has to have one for taller height, for more kids, and the sports car just doesn't work. Yeah, it's like a sports car CUV. This kind of sums it up. So for more trick videos over here, website down below as well, pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.